All right, thanks for coming and watching our tutorial video today. We are talking about how to use Canva for real estate, and I am joined with me in the live tutorial class here with the agents from Impact Properties as well as loan officers from Crosswalk Mortgage, the two companies that I get the privilege of being a part of here in Southern California. And so I'm going to go ahead and start doing a tutorial. I'm going to share my screen. And what we are working with today is Canva, canva.com. It is a website that allows us to do graphics and a whole bunch of other things. And so we're going to go through some templates. I'm also going to show you some basics and how it would be really useful for us to look at real estate, flyers, Instagram things, stuff like that. So hopefully you find it helpful. You can always comment. If you're watching this video on YouTube, you can comment below and we can try to get you some answers. But we encourage you to head over to our website if you want to check out how we can help you buy and sell property at impactprop.com as well as at crosswalkmortgage.com. So welcome to the recording, everybody. Mike Crosby, you just walked right through your grandkids. It was kind of ghostly, but hey, that works today. So don't do that again. That's kind of scary. All right, I'm going to share my screen, guys. This is a tutorial, so this is what you would be doing. First of all, Canva is a website. It is a website that allows you to do graphics. So guess what? You find it by going to canva.com. Canva.com. When you log in, you will have to create an account if you don't have one already. And so I already have one. It's already logged in. But Canva also has an app. And so if you don't have the Canva app, you should definitely get it, because when you use them in tandem, you can then work on the go. And the designs you design online, you can also see them on your phone. And it also makes them very easy to download to your phone from the app so that you can upload your images that you create to social media. So I'm just going to do a general overview here. As you see the website, it literally says design anything. So you can type in something that you're trying to design here, like a YouTube thumbnail. And we're actually going to do that today. We're going to do a YouTube thumbnail because I'm going to create the thumbnail for this video while I'm doing the video. So this is Canva and real estate. So let me show you just quickly using this thumbnail, and it'll show you some of the basic features. So first of all, you can go to the design anything, or you can go over here on the left-hand side and click on templates. When you click on templates, this is where it breaks them down into different categories. So you can do a Facebook post, Instagram story, Instagram post, Facebook covers, that's the cover photo for your pages and for your background. You can do flyers, you can do presentations. Then they have some featured collections. You can, business going remote. Yes, we're open, but we're online. There's other work from home presentations, coronavirus templates, wedding suites, Facebook posts. Collins from our office, if you've noticed some of her postings, does it look a lot like this right here? They do, because she was using this template. Stories, all of these different kinds of stories. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down to the YouTube thumbnails. And I don't know if you know this about YouTube, but when you upload a video to YouTube, YouTube will automatically pull an image to show to the general public that kind of is enticing for them to click on. Now, if you have a face or you're doing some sort of tutorial, YouTube has an algorithm to find the picture within the whole video that has the most contorted position of your face, because people are like, what's that? And they click on it. And it actually entices people to click on it. So if you don't want a contorted face on YouTube, but you want to create, let's say, a slide cover, you're going to use a YouTube thumbnail. Now, here's the good news. It's pretty simple. You click on it, and here's what I like about Canva. Is you can say, I'm going to use this template. Now, once you're in the template, it allows you to fully modify everything you see here. So as you see, if you can see this, you got different blue boxes that show up as I scroll around. Well, these are different parts that I can edit. So what can I do? if I want to take this photo and I want to change the photo, I can double click on it and you can actually see the whole picture right there of the original photo. And let's say I don't like that picture because, well, that doesn't really represent working on Canva and real estate. So let's say I want to go over here and I'm going to change out a photo. Well, there's a lot of photos that are free, a lot of free photos. And then if you have the paid version of Canva, you can buy these pictures if you really like them. Some of these little ones with the crowns are pro versions, but let's just find a free photo. Let's see here. This guy's hiking. Okay, let's say I like him better. Well, what I want to do here is double click this one. I'm going to move it away. Actually, I'm going to delete it. I'm going to bring this guy in. See how easy I brought that in? But now if you look, the background's cut off. And if you right click on it, it allows you to create layers. And I'm not going to go into the whole layering thing, but you can basically send it backwards. You can send it forwards, and you can build your template. And all of these things are layers. So for example, there we go. It still has this portion right here that's cut off. So I'm going to find the background. If you see this little thing here, background color, you might have to experiment with it a couple of minutes and figure out, okay, which one's on top, which one's on bottom. So I want to send this, I want it on top, but I want it to be before this. So if we do this, we just click around. You can ask questions along the way, guys, by the way. Actually, I'm going to Control Z, and I'm going to go back here till we get the original picture. Because what should have happened, what I got lost here, and this is how it works, okay? You got to experiment. But what I realized here is that the original thumbnail had the picture on top. You notice that? We didn't worry about the background over here. And because it made it smaller for me, I ended up worrying about the background, thinking, oh no, I got to figure out how to get that background. So the easiest thing for me to do is really just to come like this and lay it over. Does that make sense now? You see that? Now, if I want to change this, I can move it around. I can say, let's say I'm going to do a video on weekend hiking in Orange County. And you're going to do you're a local realtor, you should know all these things, right? So you're going to do a weekend hiking in Orange County. You pick that image and you save it. Now up here it says personal vlog YouTube thumbnail. You're going to change the title to hiking in OC. And guess what? We can download this right there. We can say PNG, which is suggested. That's just a file format. You can do the size. You can do transparent background, or you can compress the file. We don't suggest that. You can hit download. It says it's preparing your design. It's going to your computer, and there you go. It's in your downloads folder for you to use forever. And when you go to open it, hopefully you'll be able to see this in a second. Can you see that? Is it showing? Can you see the image opening? Nod your head, Tony. Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
See, now the image is nice and clean. It doesn't have the blue box around it or anything like that. It's just the image. So let me show you actually the one that I have used for a couple of my own YouTube cover photos. So I'm going to go back to my home. And I like it because it says all your design. So anything you have designed is right here at the top. And these are different ones we've done. You've seen our congratulations. You've seen everything that we've done here as a company for our listings and everything. This is one that I found that I copied. And so it's great because once you create a format, once you create something that you like, you can simply go in and you can modify it and resave it. So What is today's tutorial called? How to use Canva for real estate. There's my name. And technically, I always recommend, and I'm going to add this here. We are in California, right? So we need a license. So we're going to put our broker license here, company license 019226671, agent license 013565534. Yes, I have those memorized, as I should. So how to use Canva for real estate. You can modify the font size. You can modify the font color. Let's say I want to go to 64, make it a little bit bigger. It kind of blew things out of proportion here. And so I can adjust it. I can adjust the whole thing. Okay. Or I can say, I don't really like the way that looks. So I'm going to go back to what it was. How to use Canva for real estate. It's not the most, exciting image thumbnail, but it's clear and it's easy to read, and it has my picture, which I added, and the template I picked had these little cool images, and so I just used them again. And over here in this back corner are some dots. I didn't really like those, so I just left those behind my picture. But let's say I want to change the font of just this one right here. Anton, you've been good to me, but I want to change the font. I'm going to go to Didactic, Gothic, super simple. I can go to Pacifico. I can go to Lato. You can use all of these other fonts, except this one here. These are the premium ones again. You got to pay for those. And there's so much free stuff. I don't think you will ever need to pay for anything, just because it's really, really good. So much stuff. And it's made it really easy. I used to, think I needed to go learn Illustrator and all of these other things. Come to find out, this does a whole lot of what Illustrator and some of those other very difficult programs to learn, what they do. It makes it a lot easier. So I'm going to change my font of my name a little bit here, just because it might make it stand out a little bit, not conflict with the title. And then here I want to center this. So question, how do you get your photo on here? Well, that's not too hard. Over here on the left-hand side, we have templates, we have photos. These are their stock photos plus photos so they're stock photos plus photos you can purchase. Elements, if you want to make some shapes, you can add different shapes. Like I can add a star, I can add a jumping llama, I can add coronavirus, you can do grids, and that basically allows you to split pictures and things like that. You can create a shape. It's a background, cool shapes like frames. And frames, basically, if you put this on it and you uploaded a picture to it, that would be the outline of the picture. It would look like that. You can do stickers, all of this fun stuff. So there's a lot of things, and you can search. That's the one you want to use if you're looking for something specific. Okay. Text. You can add all kinds of different texts automatically formatted. So if I were to click on this and then click over here, it would take love, peace, and joy, just like it did just there. My computer's lagging just a little bit. See how it just copied that over here? So let's say you like the font, you like the layout, and you think, wow, that's pretty cool. I'm just going to change the text now, change this text by double clicking and everything. You double click, you can highlight it, you can change it, double click, triple click, whatever you need to do. Just click and highlight. You can now change whatever you want. You say, I don't really like it, I've messed up. Guess what? Easy to just start over. Just start over by hitting delete, go finding a new one. And what's cool about Canva is that because it's free and it's easy and it's simple to use, it allows you to really just experiment and at no cost. You can do all of these different kinds of fonts, these different kinds of layouts. So it's pretty cool. You can choose a background, color, solid, different things. But here's where I was going to with the uploads. If you have a picture and you have a property like this one from Connie, her Huntington Beach property, well, it's really simple. It says upload an image or video. So you go to upload, you go find your pictures, right? Let's see, here's a grand opening picture from when we did our grand opening. Some people, oh, look at my kiddo, he's so cute. You upload the picture, shows up. I can now use that picture in my folder, my design here. So if you're making a property flyer or something like that, that'd be pretty easy. But this is the Canva thumbnail I'm going to upload to YouTube. So you're going to be able to see this on YouTube. In fact, if you're watching this on YouTube, you would have seen it first. So I'm going to change it right here. It's already a YouTube thumbnail. 5 Reasons was the previous name. This is going to be Canva and real estate. That's just my file name. I'm going to download it. I'm going to just hit download because I don't want to make any changes. And that is going to be available now for me to upload to YouTube once this video is uploaded. But let's say you wanted to do a flyer, okay? A flyer that you're printing out. Let's go back here to home. And one of the things that you want to realize is that these different designs have different densities to it or different pixelations. So if you do an Instagram post, it's not going to be as detailed in terms of its pixels per square inch. And so you're not going to want to print any of these in person. So what you want to do is you want to go here and let's say flyer, okay? You want to design a flyer. Click on that. Here's a bunch of different flyer options. Let's say the blank one, you can go from scratch. Oh, look at this. We have a just listed flyer already templated in Canva, and this is their template. So not too bad. You can say, well, kind of like the colors or I don't like the colors. So we can say here, we can change some colors. We've got some color options here. We can change it to impact blue. We can change it to gray. We can take this picture here, and there's the full photo. We can then go and find our photos in our uploads. We can take Connie's picture, and we can just drop it. See, it automatically knew that I was trying to find. See what that did there? You go back and watch the video if you didn't see what that happened. But basically, it snapped the photo right into place because I had it clicked and highlighted like that. And then I went over here to find another photo. Let's say you want to put your photo. Today, you're Lorena. And so you want to drop it in there. Boom. Look at that. It automatically put it into the image. We need to change the text. Not a problem. Lovely, lovely beach home. Coronavirus free. Can you see yourself quarantined here, right? You can change that. You would need to, guess what? You need to add the company logo. Not hard if you have a logo already uploaded, which it should be. Here's all of our agents. As you can see, we use this a lot. If you see your photo show up here, it means we've done something for you already. But here's one right there. There's the logo, and there it shows up. I can adjust it. Now, if you need these company logos from us, just let us know. We have it in the shared folder, and they're easy to download. But you want to make sure that's there. You want to put your name in. Let's say you want to add a text and you don't know what to change. When you go back to the text tab over here on the left, it says add a heading, add a subheading, add a little bit of body text. Let's pick add a subheading. And here we go. You can say, since that's Lorena. We can put her name there. You're going to put your name, of course, as you're doing that. You can put your contact information. You can move things around. You can move this down if you don't like it. You can put your license. Here's an email address. The whole goal of this tutorial, just so you guys know, is not so that you guys go out and become the most best graphic artists, because we do have artists and things like that that can make flyers. We have a lady that we work with at our company, just so you know, of course, if you've done flyers before, she's already got a template. You can email her 3 pictures, your contact information, your photo. She'll put it back and she'll put it together and send it right back to you. Also, as a company, we have another feature on here that is open to everybody. For anybody who uses Canva can do this as well. But hopefully that shows you it's a really ugly flyer. I would definitely spend more time on it if I were taking it to print. But again, remember, I typed in flyer, so then I got the 8.5 by 11. And now when this downloads, it'll be a print ready flyer. It'll be a print ready flyer. So you can download it. You can even, through Canva, you can submit it for printing, and they charge you and they'll send it to you by mail if you want to do it that way. But I always recommend download it, keep a copy of it. If you're doing a virtual showing or you want to post it, obviously you can do that. But you can do all these different options, okay? So I would say download. It's going to ask you, oh, professional quality printing, free shipping, order prints with Canva. So you can do that, of course. But no, I don't want to do that. I want to just download it. If you are going to submit it to a company that needs cropping and bleeding and all that stuff, crop marks and a bleed, you click on that right there. The image is automatically formatted so that when you download it and upload it to, let's say, gotprint.com, it will have all of that crop and bleed mark totally updated. It's a little advanced for what we're talking. My suggestion is you download it like this, you print it, you bring it to your open houses, okay? Once you've done it once and you like it, then you just come back and you make edits to the same flyer over and over and over. So that's a flyer we did. Let's see here. Let me go home.
How do you save the system once you create it?
It automatically keeps it in your designs, okay? So that's a great question, Elizabeth. If I go, say I just went back to home, if I click on all your designs, guess what shows up? That flyer. If I click on it, the changes that we had made to it are there. Okay, so it automatically saves the work that you've done, which is great because you never have to go back and find out where you saved it on your computer. Okay, so there's another cool thing which you guys can do is you can add team members. So let's say you have a virtual assistant or you have somebody that's in your family that helps you with marketing and flyers, or you work together with a partner and you want to make sure that both of you are working on the same designs. My team, Aaron Zapata's team, basically has access to these templates that I created, and they get changed. And every time one of you takes a new listing and it goes in the multiple listing service, we at Impact actually have a virtual assistant in India who gets that information and automatically creates all of these flyers for us. It's a Facebook template, an Instagram template, an Instagram post, Instagram, Facebook story, if it's for a lease. And you know, guess what, guys? If your photos are terrible and you have a virtual assistant, you're going to get terrible photos too in your marketing. That's why we recommend you use professional photography, so that when our team automatically downloads those pictures from the multiple listing service, and that's how it works, is that we have it set up to go to our team member through the multiple listing service. They get all of the description, they get the bedroom, bathroom, they get the photos, and they can easily put this together. And we then get an email from our assistant with all of this stuff already done. It usually happens within a few hours of your property hitting the MLS. I know people like, we just started doing this. Connie, we forwarded to her. Jessica, we forwarded her images to her. But basically, every time we get a listing in the MLS, it automatically now gets developed into a template for us to use, and it goes out to the listing agent as well as you guys on Thursdays. So that is some basic tutorials on how to use Canva. I want to open it up for questions. Let's go to some questions. If you have questions, let's start now. Someone chatted something. Where is the share folder? Tony, that's a great question. Tony, when you say where is the share folder, can you explain what you're talking about?
I think he's asking where the shared documents
Oh,
are.
okay. For us. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll send you a link on that, Tony.
And then I wanted to, Aaron, really quickly, I'm not sure if you hit this because I had to step away real quick, but with the uploading of the photos, you can also copy and paste a photo in there and it'll automatically save it as an upload.
Got it.
So if you, and you can't, you have to Control C and Control V. You can't left click. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you can't left or right click.
Yeah, but you can do that and then it automatically saves it as an uploaded photo.
Great. Now keep in mind, Canva's not there to enhance your photos. They're not there to make it look better than it really is. So if you upload a really bad photo or a low resolution photo, it's not going to make it look any better. So many of you have seen these pictures we've done. Let's say you want to do a Instagram story with a quote. It's very popular, right? So let's go to templates. These are Canva's templates and Instagram story. There's a bunch of templates to use that they've created, and you can look at all of these options. And what you're looking for, you're not looking for pictures, you're looking for layout. You're looking for a layout that you like, because all of the pictures and everything might be, you might be able to, change that. So like this is a picture with one item, but I want to do a quote. Let's see if we can find something with a quote. I don't like the heart. Today I'm thankful for. That's kind of nice. Just keep scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. And guess what? If you don't find something you like, you start a new search. This is kind of cool. Let me just do this one here. Basic colors. Ask me anything. I'm going to use this template. Let's see what I can do with it. Now, I was listening to a podcast this morning, and it was by Craig Groeschel. It's a leadership podcast. Maybe you've heard of it. And so I wrote it down, how to spell his name. And I don't really care about this little ask me anything. Don't care about that place your question sticker here. I just like that background, and I liked the frame. I liked the frame here. Oops, deleted the frame. That's not good. Just what I liked. I don't need this line. But I like this font. And so I've already typed out the quote from him on my Word document. And I'm just going to paste it over here. He said this today: you can make excuses or you can make progress, but you can't have both. You can make excuses or you can make progress, but you can't have both. I don't know if make should be the appropriate word there. You can't make both, but you're not, but he basically is saying, hey, look, if you want to move forward, great, make progress. If you want to make excuses, great, that's fine. Actually, I wasn't saying it's great to make excuses. He said, but you can't have both. And right now, in the midst of coronavirus, in the midst of changing world, in the midst of how things are done, it's not our time to make excuses. It's our time to make progress. Hence why we're even doing this tutorial, because I want to help you make progress in your real estate career. And we do that primarily now because there's so much consumption of social media. This will allow us to be in front of others more often. And if you have attractive pieces, if you have stuff that looks good, then clearly you're able to attract more eyeballs, and your message will stand out in the midst of all of the other messaging. So this is excuses for progress. Okay. And I'm going to publish it, which basically means to download it. And it's a PNG, which is fine. And now it is saved on Canva. Now you can't see this, but as soon as I've created it on Canva, when I go to my phone and I've downloaded the Canva app, my app opens and my designs also open when I click on the button. This is my designs, and if I upload it, already on the app is the design that I just made. Now it shows the template, but as soon as I open it, guess what? There it is. You see it? It's already on my phone, and from my phone, I can simply do the same download button. It says, making the magic happen. And it is downloaded directly to my phone camera roll, and I can upload it to Instagram. So if you're not good at designing on your phone and you don't like how things lay out, well, this is awesome because now you are able to do those changes right on your phone quickly without any problems. And it allows you to not have to save or change or email anything. So does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
All right. What are the questions you guys have today?
So I really like the way you create. So when I do the download, if I go into photos, is that where we have our impact templates? I'm not sure where I'm not finding them. And,
Yeah. So we have templates, and we can email those to you. If you work for Impact, we can email you our basic templates. But I'm just letting you know too, is every time you have a property with us, you automatically get these created for you and sent to you. But we can send you some basic templates that we have.
oh yeah, those are the ones that I believe you have sent me. But when we keep them and we store or download them, are they downloaded in Dropbox or are they in our just regular files?
That depends on how you download them, Elizabeth. It really is up to
Okay.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So some of the other things you can design, let's say, and you know, Lorena's really good at this. I don't know if you noticed a lot of her stories and things, but there are so many options here for Instagram and for Facebook that really open the doors and will help you be creative. And you know, I know for me and for most of you, we struggle with that creativity. Like, how do we be creative? What do we post today? Well, because Canva is a creative, you know, consortium of images and ideas, if you just go in on a regular basis, you'll see that there's coronavirus stuff. There's Earth Day, which we just had. There was Easter. There's Women's Day. There's love Instagram, food Instagram. You know, so some of these things that you might be struggling with, I don't know what to do. Just by looking at their templates will give you some creativity. And here's something to remember, okay? Just because you see somebody else used a template somewhere, you saw somebody else do the 5 reasons to buy a house right now or the 5 reasons to sell right now, that does not mean that they have the corner on the market and that you shouldn't recreate the exact same something similar with your name on it, okay? Just because somebody else has done it doesn't mean it's off the table for you. In fact, some of the greatest speakers, lecturers, trainers, they often take each other's materials and they repackage it and they say it in their own way. And so you're going to see a flyer from me. You're going to see a flyer or some great image from somebody else in the real estate community. And you're going to think, wow, that's pretty cool, but they've done it already. Well, they've done it for their people. They've done it in their way. So learn from what they've done, adapt what they've done for your own purposes and your own ways, and then put that out there to your sphere of influence. Because just because you saw something that looked great doesn't mean that the people that already like you, know you, trust you, also saw the same thing. But make it your own colors, your own fonts, your own messaging, so that you can get some information out there. Don't be afraid because you've seen it somewhere else. All right, any other questions before we close up here? I hope you found this tutorial helpful. I know you're all going to go and create a lot of things on Canva.
Thank you. It was very good.
All right. Well, Canva
Thank you,
is,
Erin.
you're welcome. And you know, if we didn't answer all the questions, I do encourage you to just go back to YouTube, type into the search bar Canva, and there are thousands and thousands of tutorials just like this one. So, but if you did like this video, I encourage you to subscribe to my videos. And if you are a realtor looking to be working with a company that helps you grow your business here in either Southern California, Northern California, Alabama, or Tennessee, Impact Properties is licensed in all those places. So we'd love to talk to you about that. And of course, if you have a mortgage need, Crosswalk Mortgage is a great opportunity for you in California to talk about lending. So thanks for being here, everybody. God bless you all. Until next time. May God bless you. May you go out in the world and make a massive impact in your family, your community, and in your world. God bless you guys.
God bless.
God bless. Bye, Erin.